And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The three from Russell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Brooklyn leading by 16. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lopez for 3. Drains the triple. Lopez has got 5 now.
I think you have to respect the jump shooting ability of Brook Lopez. This guy excellent at the rise and fire.
Antetokounmpo outside. Wiggins with a screen on Durant. Antetokounmpo. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Durant. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Durant's shot is off.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, BA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Wiggins with another miss. Hawks trail by 19. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Gary Payton.
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Collins. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Josh Giddey in for Dinwiddie. Quickly passes to Walker. Vucevic, a screen on Payton for 3. Mathurin, pure from three-point range. Mathurin's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Outside Levine. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Walker. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Love is checked in for Walker. And here's Quickly. Clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Nets leading by 20. Here's Giddey. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Giddey's got 13 now.
Well, the pull-up jump shot of Josh Giddey is going to be hard to guard, folks. 6'8" and really long.
Pass to Levine. And he makes it on the layup. Levine's got his first points of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And he gets that one.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Quickly from outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Giddey.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Levine against Caldwell Pope. And Levine, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Brooklyn Nets.
Dominant performance.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
They've got Benedict Mathurin. Kevin Durant is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's quick.
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
Oh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Pass to Duren. Over Vucevic. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Hawks. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Giddey. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist of the night. Levine with it. Payton covering. Three-pointer Mathurin sends it home from three-point land. Mathurin's got his third basket on the night right there. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. The 11-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding a shot.
Here's Giddey. Again, the Nets score.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Kispert's checked in for Atlanta. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Brooklyn. Durant for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Outside Durant. Back to Quickly. On the wing, Durant. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo with the block.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that one good.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Hits that one. Nice pass leading him to the bucket. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket on the night. Well, Immanuel Quickley is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
The 3 from Quickley. Brooklyn pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Duren. Antetokounmpo outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Collins, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Podziemski comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Here's Levine for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Counted from distance. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Russell. And it comes off the front of the rim. Giddey against Russell. Giddey passes to Wiggins. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. That shot is off. And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. And more. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Edwards out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And here's Kispert from the arc. Collins with the rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Nets. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dinwiddie's gotten his first basket of the night.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Atlanta misses again. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Allen. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. Quickly is checked in for Allen. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. On defense, the Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Wiggins outside. Fires the three. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Outside Durant. Another three for Atlanta.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Wiggins for three. Quickly with a rebound. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Podziemski. That one drops for him. Podziemski's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Vucevic, he's checked in for Lopez. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Kispert. And it's Levine in for Russell. And the Nets also making a change. McBride's checked in. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Levine cooking right now, and I'm the defense. I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
The Nets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Now here's McBride. Guarded by Quickly. McBride can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Council's checked in. Here's McBride. Buries it from three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Quickly finds Durant. The three ball. Brooklyn pulls it in.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Wiggins. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
You just got a little carried away. It can be hard for a young player to keep his passion in check. He's got to try to tone it down a little.
Number 35, Kenrich Williams.
Now here's Quickly. McBride covers. Quickly deciding where to go with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Andersons.
Today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Wiggins is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Durant. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Giddey in at the point guard. And for Orlando, Sabonis is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Morant. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Kamare. Just 5 on the clock. Sochan with the ball. Giannis is there. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the ball.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Morant. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Here's Ivy. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, nice use of the floater. Ivy able to arc it up and over.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season.